Alright, so it's the XUR day, Friday the 13th, actually today, which I literally just realised. XUR is in its normal spot for the weekend, as we can see indicated on the map right here, and we'll jump in and see what XUR has for us this week. Initially, for all of the exotics, just keep in mind the stat packages on these can be influenced by the mods that we slot into our Go shells. So really, you can kind of revisit XUR and try and get different rolls. Of course, it doesn't generally have the highest stat rolls overall, but Arbor Warden right here, total of 63, is actually about as good as it gets from XUR for the total stat roll. Otherwise, exotic class items are now always available, so you can pick them up if you still have to rolls on them. But to the strange gear offers, we have the Deathbringer, as well as the Thunderlord Catalyst this week, Wardlift Coil, Telesto, Arbalist, and Hawkmoon, as we can see, has Killing Wind on it. So if you need to pick any of those up, you can go ahead and do it, of course. On to some of the legacy weapons that XUR has. We've got Friction Fire, which has Field Prep and Sympathetic Arsenal. Two perks I didn't really think could actually roll on that. Not necessarily mind-blowing, of course. Extraordinary Rendition, quite a good SMG back in the day. This one's got Overflow and One for All, so those perks kind of do something, but not the most exciting roll. Otherwise, the Silicon Neuroma right here has Triple Tap as well as Demolitionist on it, and then we've got Royal Chase with No Distractions and Multi-Kill Clip, which again, the perks do things, but there are certainly better rolls. The Exalted Truth right here from Trials has Moving Target and Opening Shot. Some folks might kind of like that. Otherwise, there's Cruel Mercy, which has got Demolitionist and Frenzy. Not the God roll, but not a bad roll on that Pulse Rifle if you need one. Otherwise, the Blast Batu right here has got Moving Target as well as Auto-Loading Holster on it. And then we've got the Canis Major with Impulse Amplifier and Rampage. And very finally, Semi-Attition, which has Stats for All and Hatchling. I guess that's alright if you want an Ad Clear rocket. Not really the go-to, but it will do things. There we go. What a summary of XUR this week. Not the most exciting, but he does have Deep Sight Harmonizers in the strange offers. We've got Enhancement Prisms, Cores, and Glimmer as well, if you need to grab any of those. So there we go. That's the quick look at XUR. What more can we really say? If you found the video helpful, a rating would very much help me out on the channel. We need to help XUR out with some updated loot, of course. Hopefully we'll see that later in the year. Again, maybe. Who knows? Otherwise, cheers for tuning in. I hope you have an awesome day.